Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Interdimensional Show live with the one who is NEVERMIND Theater. How y'all doing today? I wanted to play, it's me, Zero the Ermin. How y'all doing?
I wanted to play Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition, but for some asinine reason, it does not want to work right now. I'm not sure why, but it just doesn't want to work. I'll try it again, but I've already changed the title and everything, so whatever. Okay, now it's not opening back to a certain point again. Great. I was looking for a specific version of this game, but I really just have I decided to switch over to a game that I played a long time ago. Because why not? It's honestly one of my favorite games. So why not? Let's hope this one works though. And now you'll never wonder. Does this game have a... Okay, before I gotta mess with settings. I guess it doesn't really have the same kind of thing as others do. Its Windows mode is elevated by 720. So, welcome back to Cyberpunk Bartender Action Valhalla, or VA-11 HAL-A. It's been a while since I played this. As you can already tell, I've already got one of the endings. I forget if there's others or not. I don't know why the FPS is so weird in this game. That's fine though. I don't know how long I'm gonna play this. I might switch over to another game. It sucks that I can't play Tales of Vesperia right now, but whatever. Things happen. I don't know if maybe I need to restart my computer or something. I don't know. Or maybe I need to reinstall it. Hold on, let me see here. I'm gonna go ahead and uninstall it. And let's look at what I have in the save. I did this 2 years ago. 7 days before my birthday. Let's I was trying to look for a version that allows you to play as, like, have cats versions of your characters. I couldn't find it. I had it somewhere, but I don't know where it is. So let's start a new game. What the hell? Hold on. I had some render and encoder lag for some reason. I don't really know why. Anyways, let's start the game up anew. It's been a long time since I played this. Let's see if I can do some of see what voices I'll do, because I might not do this thing. Psst. Hey, over here. Boo. How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe. Look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I'm just going to play the regular game. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend. I want to do I changed my mind. I'm doing the corgi stuff. I love this game, but for some reason, seeing these two already here just...
Hello, Enzo! Welcome back to the Interdimensional Show, live at the one who is NEVERMIND Theater. How are you doing today, my friend?
Okay, let's just go with the prologue. Day one. It's been a long time since I played this. I played this back in 2022. Good evening. Well, at least one of my employees showed up. Huh? What about Gil? He mumbled something about holes and pests and asked for a couple of days off. Business as usual then. Not quite. Also? I mean, us, not Gil. Business will be a tad different through the weekend. You got booked. That's a new one. Who made the booking? The Safeford Toy Company. They make toys for dogs. It's their anniversary or something like that. We usually don't reserve the bar. Why do it this time? The clients are adorable. Excuse me? You'll see. Anything special I should know? They'll give you a ticket to trade in for any drink they want. Just do your usual thing. Fair enough. I'll be in my office. Call if you need me. Sir. Well then. Cool. I'll probably jump back in on Wednesday. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Excuse me. I'll have a grizzly temple. Hello? A dog? You're right about what? A talking dog? Are you with the Seifert's Toy Company? Yeah, did I arrive too early? No. The clients are adorable, son of a bitch. A grizzly temple, right? Coming right up. This dog wants a grizzly temple. Let's see. Grizzly temple. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay. I'll blend it. I forget what the blended is. I'll remember, figure it out. Oh, the Godzilla. Oh, that's not right. Nope, reset. Okay, so I have to wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. There we go. Here you go. Thanks. This is going to be a long weekend, isn't it? Hey, is the Bronson extract here produced using organic roots? I don't know that information. Anyone I can talk to about that? Here, right now? No. But you should have that information on hand. Every BTC certified bar is no different from a fast food chain. All right. We get the same supplies as everyone else. Ask BTC officials if you want to know. But you should. But we don't. But saying that we should over and over again is not going to change reality. Give me something with lots of Bronson extract then. Okay. Let's see. All right. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Here. What the hell is this? Your order. This is what Bronson extract tastes like? Sorta, yeah. Well, fuck that noise. It's not worth the effort. No, it's not. Excuse me. Thank God, a person. Well, as much of a person as the designated driver can be. What I mean is, why are there so many dogs? Why dogs? Why? Well, the Corgis created the Safer Toy Company, and they've been doing a great job, so... A company run exclusively by dogs. Really? And a good one at that. Their only problem is that they have a not so discreet preference for hiring Corgis exclusively. Why? Something about being more comfortable around their own kind. Are you with them? Well, I do prefer Corgis, but... No, I mean, are you working with them? Yeah, well, I'm only here because the law requires at least one humanoid on the payroll. Does the law really cover such scenarios? Why take a job like this? Because it means I'm surrounded by Corgis all day long. Designated drivers, woes aside, it's the closest thing to heaven. Although, to be fair, I'm not much of a drinker anyway. I see. Well, to each their own. Are you going to drink anything? Do you have anything non-alcoholic? Let me see what I can fetch you. Did you intend to make a pun? A pun? Never mind. Let's give him a sunshine cloud. 1, 2, 1, 2. On the rocks and blended. Here. Thanks. You sure this isn't alcoholic? Pretty sure. Okay. Listen, I need to know. Is it really going to be only Corgis today? Is that all I'm going to do all night? Serve the same kind of dog over and over again? The vast majority of them are Pembroke Welsh Corgis. There are a couple of Cardigan Welsh Corgis, but the relationship between the two breeds is a tad difficult. So the Cardigans weren't invited. So yeah. I guess you'll be serving the same kind of dogs all night. No, I mean, isn't there some other human I might talk to today? There's a woman on staff, but she couldn't come today. Oh boy. Is that a problem somehow? It's not really a problem. You survived worse than this. Like that time an AA meeting came here asking for non-alcoholic stuff only. But just thinking about the fact that I'm serving drink to dogs, that at some point all the choices in my life led to me serving drinks to a group of talking dogs. It's one of those moments that makes you want to stop and rethink where your life is going. Do you perhaps not like this job? I do. I love every second of this job. But dogs! It's like a fashion designer suddenly realizing he's been designing edible underwear. I still don't see what your problem is with the dogs, but I'm not going to force the subject. Well, I'm going to try entertaining myself for a bit. The stuff for playing pool is underneath the table. There are also darts in the box next to the jukebox. Great, thanks for the information. Call if you need another drink. Sure. I'm feeling happy today, so I'll get everyone around. Actually, it's a free bar. I won't let you spoil my mood. I want the fringe weaver. Coming right up. This dog wants a fringe weaver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All aged and mixed. Here you go. Still an awesome day. Dragon fucker. Yo, what's an alpha male gotta do to get some service? What may I serve you? Beer, and quickly. Coming right up. This dog wants a beer. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here you are. Damn, you slow piece of shit. You're a slow piece of shit. Hey, boss, what was the opposite of deja vu again? Déjà vu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, that. Are you having a premonition? Something like that. That dog felt uncannily familiar. Are you bored? Not really. I was playing with the dots a bit ago. I thought about playing pool, but all the other clients are thumb challenged. Sorry if this sounds rude, but why was the dot box so dusty? Okay, my audio's fine. That also means I gotta plug this thing in. So far, the new hits, the new GPU's been working well. There has been some weird incidents, but beyond that, it seems to be working fine. Sorry if this sounds rude, but why was the dot box so dusty? You're the first person in the year or so I've been here that has actually played with darts. I think even my boss forgot they existed. By the way, how are the dogs as clients? We've had worse. Have you had someone come in and gnaw chairs to pieces? Yes, she was testing out her new mechanical teeth. She got banned from entering any BTC bar after that. With anecdotes like those, you'd think serving dogs would feel totally normal. You'd be wrong, because even then we're talking about humans. I mean, don't get me wrong. I served a dog or two in my time, but they usually come in with someone. And they never talk. Now that I think about it, all these drinks bad for the dogs. Now you worry about that? But no, they aren't. Only cappuccino monkeys are at risk if they drink those chemicals. Anyway, you want something to drink? Surprise me, but keep it non-alcoholic. Sure. Let's go with... Frothy water. Why not? So 1, 1, 1, 1. All aged and mix. Here you go. Thank you. This might sound weird to ask, but they talked with their collars, right? That's right. How do they work? It's not too hard, really. They're just translators. They read the dog's brains and turn their thoughts into words. Do keep in mind that today's dogs breeds have more cognitive capacity than their ancestors. If you put the translator on dogs from a decade ago, they wouldn't work like they do now. Yeah, I read something about that once. Another question. Why do they wear those small tuxedos? It's good for PR. You don't say. Well, it'll be a bit before we go for the day. Any other questions? Yes. Why the fuck do these dogs want to get drunk? They see humans do it, and they think it might be fun.
Hello, Blops, and welcome back to the Inevitable Show live with the one and Mrs. Theater. How you doing, my friend?
Just like teens, then. Now, if you'll excuse me. Satan's helper. What can I serve you? Moon! Excuse me? Moon! Nice. A moon blast. Moon! A big moon blast. Moon. All right then. Just this dog wants a big moon blast. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The rocks and blended. Here. Moon! Was that a good moon or a bad moon? I know it's speaking Pig Latin, I'm pretty sure. Revisque, Pixe, Lee's play. A crevice spike? Sure. Oye, understand, and imye. I was a kid too. This dog wants a crevice spike. Why, I don't know. So, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't really matter if I... I would probably eat something, but it's not always a good idea to eat something before sleeping. Irie. Angstay. Alright, one more drink before we wrap things up. What do you want? I'm not picky, give me anything. Of course. Anything, he said. Alright, let's give him something spicy. Let's go with a bloom light. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. All aged. Ice on the rock or on the rocks and mix. Here you are. Thanks. So, what exactly do you do? Sorry if it's rude to ask. I guess I'm what people call an office boy. My duties usually involve looking for things, answering a few calls, that sort of stuff. But this being a dog-run company, there are a lot more responsibilities. Like getting stuff off the shelves and opening windows. At least they pay well. I see. And how did you end up in that position? Where'd you get that offer? My neighbor is the owner of one of the dogs. My neighbor is the owner of one of the dogs. He told me they need thumbs. Thumbs. Figures? Ah. They are celebrating the company's anniversary, right? Yeah, 5 years ago, 3 corgis became dissatisfied with the quality of existing. So they founded this company. They got the money from their owners, if I remember correctly. Eat the damn sandwich then. I can see that happening, somehow. PSTC is the second biggest dog toy company in the world. Fun fact, they started as safer toy development. Ain't that unfortunate? Hello! Here comes one of the best girls. The bar's favorite sweetheart has arrived. Why are you quiet? I'm waiting for the audience's cheers to stop. This isn't a sitcom. Oh, honey, how innocent. Excuse me, you are? I'm the lovely Dorothy Hayes at your service. Alright then. I'm the lovely Dorothy. No, hold on. How did I do this? I'm
I'm the lovely Dorothy. I'm the lovely Dorothy Hayes at your sir. Wait, you're a Lilum. Not at your service then.
Don't be rude to other clients. She's kind of a regular here.
Kind of. I've been coming here religiously for the past 3 months. 3 months! I come here to see your charming face, and you say I'm just the kind of regular. For shame, honey. For shame.
I'm probably going to switch that.
For shame, honey. For shame. For shame.
I'm sorry, I guess.
Nothing a free drink won't solve.
Won't do.
Huh? You playing hard to get?
Even if I wanted to give you a drink, we're booked for the whole weekend. Hold on. Let me see if I can change it up. I don't know why I do know why this game runs at 30 frames. Let me see here. I prefer it without. I like seeing the pixels. At least in this instance.
Don't you think you'd at least put a sign out for or something?
I'll stick with that voice. Hey, I only found out myself just a few minutes ago. I'm also changing up Jill's a bit. She can have one of my tickets if you're okay with it. I see no problem.
No, you're so sweet. If you were at least 40% organic, I would give you a discount.
Discount? You don't need to know.
So, who booked you? This guy?
The Safer Toy Company.
What do they do?
We, they create dog toys.
Oh, lovely.
It's also run by dogs.
Oh, don't joke like that.
You think I'd kid about something like that?
You mean that if I turn around, I'd see dogs?
Yeah, didn't you see them when you came in?
I just entered without looking anywhere else but the bar.
You look troubled. You look troubled.
I'm not too much of a dog person. I even charge extra if my clients wanted doggy style.
Doggy? Doggy? You don't need to know.
I'm gonna take this ticket and trade it in next Monday. I'm leaving right now.
The ticket would have expired by then, though. She looked like the kind of girl that will hold you to your promise regardless. Is it that obvious? Well, I have to gather the cabs outside. Keep it up, bartender. Good night. Good night. Yeah, you too. Good night. Come again. All right, sirs. The night's over. You have kennels you need to return to.
All done?
Yeah. Boss, how did you end up being booked by dogs? I know some dogs myself. Huh. And you told me we're booked the whole weekend, right?
That's right. Please bear with it. We're all doing our part after all.
Yeah. Fuck. She would say that. I'm pretty sure Jill would say that. She's already said it a few times. Well, I gotta go for today. Bye.
Take care.
Good evening.
Day 2 of serving dogs. Are you ready?
No.
Cheer up.
No.
That attitude won't make things easier for yourself.
Serving dogs won't ease things either. Have you heard anything from Gil?
Nope. But he should be having fun wherever he is. Also, did you know he had darts?
Yeah, I did.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because that's the kind of stuff you should just assume. A target board usually comes with a set of darts. Do you like darts, boss?
Not particularly.
I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. I have trouble with that word sometimes.
But now I owe an apology to someone. Anyway, call me if you need anything.
Sure. Well then. I'm just going to go with the standard. I need to remember is Dana by? Or is she a lesbian? Because, Jill is bi. I know it's not that important. Well, okay, let's see. Dana Zane. I need to play the kid one at one point too. Oh yeah, I need to play Blazing Food at one point because Dana's the main character in there. Also, I need to play Read Only Memories. I know there's references here. Okay, I don't know if this is true, but she might be pansexual, which honestly kind of fits her a lot, in my opinion. It fits her. Time to mix drinks and save lives. Oh, hey, can I have a big beer, please? No. Oh, hey, can I have a big beer, please? Now, this one's a lesbian, I know that. I'm pretty sure our, Dorothy is kind of, also swings both ways. But she, do it for man or woman. She offers multiple times to do it for you. Oh, okay. I had a friend, or have a friend, who he's still in the Discord, but he hasn't been on a while. He actually did, watch me play this at one point, and I think him and his friend, who was also part of the Discord, gave her a Yoda voice, but I'm not. I like goofy voices, but I also kind of like sticking with others. Oh, hey, can I have a big beer, please? I don't know why I give her and the other guy. Why do I already know her name, though? Anyways, I give her and the other guy similar voices. By that, I mean they're both deep voice versions of, like, one's the man, one's the... Blah, blah. Oh, hey, can I have a big beer, please? Thank God, a human. Sure, coming right up. Let's give her a big beer. I'm not going to remember everything, but I don't care. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All mix. Here. Thank you. May I ask what you do for these dogs, Miss, Beatrice? But everybody calls me Betty. Everybody calls me Betty. And why do you need to know that? If you've been stuck with dogs all day, you'd also be curious when a human walks in. Fair enough. I am their veterinarian. I think that works. They're all your clients? Yeah, company-issued vets. I mean, I have my own office, but it's in their building. So you're Betty the vet. Oh, cram it. Sorry, not in the mood for puns right now. I'll keep it in mind. Anything else I might need to avoid bringing up or you beside puns? Enhancements, but that's harder to shove into the conversation in the first place. Noted. What do you have against enhancements anyway? They're unnatural. They go against the very idea of human evolution. But there's a certain wall that humans can't cross without enhancements. It's not like having something replaced will automatically make you an expert in things. If anything, getting an enhancement sets you back until you get used to it. Yeah, but it just makes things too easy on paper. Anyone with money can replace their body parts and call it a day. But you have a point. Skill doesn't shit with the enhancements, at least not yet. Sorry for the outburst, I have my story with enhancements, and I think it's a sibling thing? Oh, I don't mind. It's way more entertaining than serving drinks to talking dogs! Sorry. Speaking of which, that's my job right now. Do you want another drink? I'm fine for now. Tell me if you need anything. Sure. Worm Frigger. Why? Hey, have you seen a red dot? I've seen many things in my life, but a red dot, not today. No. Do you have any red drinks? Red drinks? Yeah, the drink might know something. Right. A red drink. Okay, I'm just gonna have to go through everything. I guess this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's orange. This isn't red. Oops. Can you see red? I can smell. No. I can smell red. You're hiding in the dot, aren't you? Oh, look over there. Where? Bangkok bastard. Those damn Pomeranians. They think they can come and take our jobs. Excuse me? We've been getting some serious media attention because the company only hires corgis. Must be slow news day. But you know what I say. It's good that we don't hire anyone else. We don't need more races ruining our workplace. Next thing you know, they'll be asking us to hire cats. Wouldn't other races bring new skills to the company? Shut up! What do you know? Now give me a bad touch. Alright. Bad touch for the dog. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. All on the rocks. Nope. Rocks and mix. Here. Racist dogs. What are the odds? Wait. If I can't tell the differences between them, does that make me racist too? Would it matter if you're racist against racists? Bartender, please stop dozing off. I need booze. Sorry, what can I get you? I'll have a Zen Star. Sure. Four of each ingredient. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Oh, come on. 2, 3, 4. All on the rocks and mix. Here. Thank you. Something on your mind? Willing to lend an ear? It's in the job description. Kind of. Alright, so you mentioned the thing about talking dogs, I thought. People throughout the ages have always dreamt about talking to animals. Never mind the fact we can always understand their body language. Now that we understand them, what do we find out? They're just furry, adorable little office workers. Actually, scratch that. I've yet to meet a furry office worker with half the charisma of these little guys. You've met furry office workers? Huh. I've seen my share of the world, bartender. Sounds like you're tired. It's fleas and tick season. I am tired. So you're Don't you dare. Well, this whole free bar thing is nice, though, I guess. It would have been nicer if we actually had time to get properly ready. What do you mean? I found out about the booking yesterday as I was getting ready. Did the client ask for something special? Was there something I needed to know about them? My boss didn't specify anything. All she said to me was, pretend like it's any other day. That was a screw up on our end. Sorry. They were desperately looking for a place to celebrate. I was actually surprised to find out they got a place. Why all the sudden plans? Did they forget their anniversary or something? We found a place, but the Cardigans were the ones that hired it. Then some stupid argument arose and the Cardigans decided they didn't want to have any Pembrokes at their party. I swear to God, these dogs are like annoying little suburban kids. What are these Cardigans I keep hearing about? Oh, just another kind of corgi, except with different fur colors and a slightly different attitude. All of this is so silly. I've seen dogs play with cats, dogs play with other dogs, and dogs mating with dogs twice their size. Well, that's what happens when you have dogs mimicking their owners. I mean, that's the reason why they are in a bar in the first place. But I guess the media focus on the Pembrokes probably didn't help. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have dogs too. Yeah. Oh, yeah, do your job. Don't mind me. Hey, buddy. Hello. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You? I am? Whoa, thanks, buddy. What can I serve you? Well, a big sunshine cloud would be nice. Coming right up. A big sunshine cloud. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. On the rocks and blended. Here. Oh, ain't you a cutie? Loopy doopy poo. Woof. You know what I hate, man. I know I kind of already gave. What I do for love? You know what I hate, man. What do you hate, dog? Cabbages, man. What I do for love? What I do for love? They're like lettuces that decide to go to the gym. They think they are a big deal because their leaves are harder. Guess what? I don't like them. Calm down, dog. Do you want anything? For cabbages not to exist. I meant to drink. Oh, I'll have a big grizzly temple then. I could do that. This mutt wants a big grizzly temple. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Here you go. Chill out for a bit, dog. Thanks, man. Bartender. Yeah. Do you have anything sweet? We're talking about drinks, right? Are you hitting on me? If that's how you want to see it. To be honest, Jill and Herb would probably... Jill is bi, so it wouldn't really matter in the long run. She's not, though. Let me see what I can get you. And make it big. Do you like them big, Miss Betty? It's not the size, but how you sell it. Gourmet food exists for that sole reason. Wise words. She wants a big sweet drink, so sweet drink. Let's give her a... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. All aged and mixed. Here. Thanks. You know, I'm curious. What's the weirdest client you've ever gotten? I wouldn't be able to tell you. There are many kinds of weird. Pick the first one that comes to mind. Well, there was this one guy that spent 30 minutes arguing with himself before ordering. That's not that weird. He came in wearing a velociraptor mask and wouldn't stop screaming. He left humming Moonlight Sonata afterwards. Oh, yeah, that's weird. At least he left a nice tip. Speaking of anecdotes, can I ask what's your story with the enhancement? Why the interest? Because it seems like a personal thing. It doesn't sound like it's a question of ethics. And honestly, I'm really bored. Huh. I'm glad this game is one of those text ones where you don't have to worry. It doesn't skip ahead. Sure, I can entertain you a bit. Back when I was a college freshman, some friends of mine decided to get their hands enhanced. It was around the time we all started practicing surgery. They just wanted to bypass all the practice needed. And so they hired this shady character who would supposedly hook them up. I only talked one of them out of it. The others went off with the guy and got their hands chopped off. This is one of those stories that ends badly, I'm guessing. Yeah, 4 girls underwent the shady surgical procedure. 2 lost their hands, and 1 was left with an arthritic mess, and the last died on the operation table. So yeah, I'm not too fond of enhancements. Especially if they're taken in an effort to avoid effort. This culture of become better automatically with enhancements really gets on my nerves. I can agree with that. I completely agree with that. I don't have any intention. If I could enhance my skills with drawing, I wouldn't. That story sounds familiar. Did that shady guy happen to have, did that shady guy have a bleached mustache and tattooed black eyebrows? He also started using an electrolyrics. You've seen him? No, but I remember news about the police catching someone who was performing illegal surgeries. Never thought I'd meet someone affected by him. It's a small world, isn't it? Well, I guess I gotta go check on the dogs to see if they're fine. Sure, I'll keep serving them booze. Thanks for sharing that story. Yeah. Excellent. Hey, man, have you ever felt like time is moving too fast? Tonight, I'm feeling like it's not moving by fast enough. Lucky you. Well, they say that if time feels like it's going too fast, you're having a good time. What can I serve you? I want a bad touch. Sorry, coming right up. This dog wants a bad touch. Alright, bad touch it is. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the rocks and mix. Here you go. Have a good time out there. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Thanks. I think that's probably what I should have given him. Dog 5. Bartender. 1 Brandini, please. Sure. His collar might be malfunctioning. I need a Brandini. I don't know. All aged. Nope. Nothing. Mixed. Here. Excuse me. No. Excuse me? The beer mat's dirty. Sorry, I'll change it. Nah, leave it like that. It already ruined the Brandini anyway. Oh. Taking a breather? Yeah, not like I'm that busy, though. Fucking dogs. Anyways, you want anything to drink? No, some dogs gave me drinks already. I'm fine. Oh, alright. Say, bartender, do you like your job? I mean, you're not like the usual crop of bartenders. The kind who are always making a big show at a disco or rave party. Why does everybody keep saying that? Hey, why are you working as a veterinarian? A veterinarian or veterinarian? Whatever. If you want to change the subject, you can just say so. I just did. Fine. I'm a veterinarian because if I don't do it, who will? I don't trust other vets. I don't feel they're actually cut for the job. And I took it upon myself to do it. That's quite the ambition. Speaking of ambition, did you start working here because this is what you wanted to since high school or something? That's a whole new can of worms I don't want to open. But no. Life took me here, basically. Why the question? I thought we were exchanging life stories with each other. I was also thinking about the whole risk versus reward thing. These dogs made me an offer just as I graduated. I don't know why I said that so weird. Sometimes I wonder if I'd been better off taking bigger risks. You know, the whole safe position versus big bet kind of deal. If you're comfortable with the opportunity you've been given, take it. If it's something that's been bothering you for a while, scratch that itch. Wow, you should be a counselor. No, it's just cheap advice. Well, I have to take care of the dogs. Excuse me for a bit. Actually, we're about to leave already. Oh, really? Yeah, thank you for everything. Don't worry. Thank dog. I mean God. God! Dog gamut. Dog gamut. Done for the day, I'm guessing? Yeah. You might want to get some insecticide or something to make sure we're not full of fleas. What does the health inspector think of this stunt? The health inspector is too afraid to come to this part of the city, so I'll assume he's fine with it. Right. Say boss, say boss. You look tense. Really? Weird. So I'll call it a day here. Thank you for your hard work. One more day, and I believe we're done with the dog stuff. Good evening. You look bummed, boss. Oh, wrong voice. You look bummed, boss. Starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis in our bar. Why wouldn't I be sad? Because starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis in the bar. Alright, I've returned. I did a bit of cardio a little for a moment before I jump back in to get my blood pumping. We're gonna try to keep doing that every time I get to an ad. All right, let's get back to the game. Maybe because starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis at the bar.
I wonder if the Shiba Appreciation Society might be interested in booking us.
The SAS. One problem at a time, boss.
Wait, I know someone from the Pomeranian.
No.
Wait, I know someone from the Pomeranian Development Institute. One problem at a time!
Still, you've been tense ever since Friday. Are you worried about Gil or something?
Trust me. Of all my worries, Gil is the least of them. Put on some music and enjoy the day, won't you?
Right. Start with different music this time. Trying to mix drinks and change lives. Bartender, we meet again. Oh, Miss Betty. Hello. And Mr. Corgi Lover. Call me Deal. Deal. I love it. Deal. Deal. Wipe that satisfied look off your faces, you two. Ahem. What can I serve you today? I'll have a beer. I'm not the designated driver today, so give me a friend's weaver. All right, coming right up. One beer, and I'll start with the beer. And knowing her, she wants a big beer. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And a French weaver. I'm glad they let us do this. So, 1. Holy shit, dude, that is a lot of Karmatrine. Wait. 1 Adelaide and 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All aged and mixed. Here. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. You seem distracted. Has 7 so many dogs finally got into you? No. Well, yeah, but it's not that. My boss has been acting weird since Friday. Weird how? Romantic weird, drug addicted weird. Let's hope nobody finds the body in the fridge weird. For starters, there's the fact that she only told me we were being booked moments before we opened. Plus, she seems completely distracted or lost in her thoughts. Like you? Worse. Oh. She's not being herself, and that makes me wonder if something's going on. I forgot about these jokes. Like what? Do you run a human trafficking ring in the basement? No, we don't have a license for that. Oh, well. Oh, well. Thinking about it too much is not part of my job. Can I ask you something about your job? Sure. I've always been curious. What does the BTC need in their bartenders? What do you need to study? They train you from scratch, so you don't have to study anything beforehand. What does the training involve? It's a lot of etiquette and regulation work. Most of our time, though, is actually spent in simulations. Simulations? Different scenarios involving chemical hazards, that sort of thing. I love the design of this game so much. I don't really care much for the the extra things. This scan line. I can see how people like it because it looks more like the an older type of game. But I'm good. Whenever the sequel comes out, I'm definitely getting it. It is a blast of a game. I like doing the voices, not all the time. And funnily enough, it is probably the weakest game on this PC, or on my PC. Even back when I had the 6600 XT in there. And by weakest, I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean it does not use up a lot. It doesn't use up a lot of CPU utilization or GPU utilization. I really do wish it was a 60 frame game, but whatever. They want you to be able to respond to every possible situation that might come up involving our ingredients. I mean, the chance for failure are really slim. Chances for failure are really slim, but it's better not to take these chances. Those chances, though. I see. I'll be back with you guys in a bit. I must attend to the other clients. Dogs. That. Oh, sure. Mr. Puff. Mr. Puff, let's see. Oh. Hold on. Trying to think of a voice. I'm also eating. They're chasing me, man. Who? The cabbages, man! The goddamn cabbages! They're everywhere! They're out for my rump! Never mind. Can I get you anything to calm down? A big blue fairy would be nice! Okay then. This dog wants a big blue fairy! Ahem. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. 1, 2. All aged and mixed. Here. Thanks, very nice of you. Something the matter? Nothing a drink can't solve. Not sure about that, but it's hardly my job to preach sobriety. Sobriety. What do you want? Give me a gut punch. Okay. Some of these I've got to... I know some of these are references, but I don't know them. Okay. Here you are. Thanks. Hey, you ever felt guilty for being born the wrong race? The what now? I've just been hearing so much about how we're racist. I'm wondering, are you racist? Not really. Do you feel like other Corgis might be? Definitely. I mean, then why worry? It's not like they're calling you racist. You shouldn't take generalizations personally. Oh, okay. I'm gonna mention. I don't think I thought about this back then when I first heard this line, or maybe I did. But personally, I don't think people should make generalizations at least as often as they do. In the long run, it doesn't help anything. It honestly doesn't help anything anymore. Some people say, "Oh, they're not," like Jill right here is saying, it's not you they're talking about, but that's the thing. You're a part of that. You're still a part of the group that they're saying is doing the bad thing. So they are legit calling you bad. Regardless of the bullshit they claim, they are doing it. And they will say, and some of those people will actually say it too. They will fucking say that they are calling everyone that way. So anyone in that, so just stop overusing generalizations and saying bullshit like, "Oh, we're not talking about you," and you're only getting mad because it is apparently you. Some bullshit like that. Shut the fuck up and stop being a dumbass. That's all I'm saying. You might be right. She is and isn't at the same time. Man, you should have seen the cutie I saw yesterday on the way home. She looked like a cat boomer. She was wearing a mini dress and had this prosthetic eye. Oh, we're gonna meet her soon. I thought you were against people using prosthetics. I'm not against cute, though. Besides, I'm not against prosthetics. I'm only against enhancements. I don't see a difference between the two. Alright, let me put it this way. If you lost an arm and replace it with a mechanical arm that does exactly what the old one did, I'm okay with it. But if you lost your arm and replaced it with a gun-loaded super arm from hell, that's something I'm not okay with. Even worse is if you decide to replace your arm because of fashion, or a whim, or to get better at some sport. That's completely not cool. I can agree with that. That kind of goes along with the AI nonsense. Well, actually, with the AI nonsense, there's when you use the AI art, it's literally stealing someone else's art in the first place. So it is different, but it's also still kind of what some people are pushing. There are some in the past, before we got to the point where we started digitally drawing. So, or when we got to that point, apparently people did think of it in the same way as they do AI art, but in comparison, it is not the same. It is not anywhere close to the same as AI art. In digital art, you don't steal someone else's design to draw it. You draw it yourself by using a computer. It's just an alternative way to draw. That's all that is. But with AI art, they do fucking steal it. Okay. That's the difference between a prosthetic and an enhancement. Replacement versus enhancement. I'm of a similar opinion about Lilim replacing the factory parts for kicks. If you think that it's going to be easy way of getting better at something, you're in for a bad surprise. Well, I guess I can see why you think that. But what suggested to you that what she had wasn't an enhancement? If she had bad eyesight, wouldn't that count as an enhancement, even if it fixes it? How does reparative work factor into your ideologies? They might be enhancements, but they might also replace something faulty. Well, damn it, stop making sense, you piece of scrap. You're weakening my resolve. Having fun? Oh, bartender, that was fast. There seem to be less dogs out today, at least dogs that want to drink. Yeah, some of them ate their tickets. Ah, lovely. I'll be the one dealing with that later. Say, what's your take on the whole enhancement discussion, bartender? My mom had a saying, anyone can make a chandelier out of their asses. Which somehow means your body, your choices. If they're not hurting anyone, I don't see the point in hating them. I can understand that. I will definitely say, though, that I would definitely prefer getting better on your own. You meet another character later on the road who replaced her hands, but it was not for enhancing her skills. She already had the skills to begin with, it just helps her continue doing it. See, Betty? Hey, I didn't say I automatically hate anyone who has an enhancement. Me being against something isn't the same as me being against someone. I'm not some 12-year-old blindly hating someone because of something like that. Maybe you should practice what you preach. What does that mean? I'm messing up my voices. I fear retaliation, so I'm not saying another word. Are you two gonna order anything? I'm fine right now. She's drinking mine, actually. Alright, call if you need anything else. Sure. Let's see. Ow! So much for avoiding retaliation. You're not gonna believe... Wait. Why is your name Poop Eater? I guess that makes sense for a dog. You're not gonna believe me. I was in the bathroom and this other dog was looking at me from the top of the sink. You mean the mirror? No, another dog. I see. What can I serve you? You're not gonna do anything about that other dog on the top of the sink? I'm sure he doesn't want to hurt anybody. Don't worry. I hope you're right. Well, I want something really sweet. Coming right up. This pup wants something sweet. Alright, so sweet. Sweet. Let's just go straight ham on the sugar rush. Oh. No, hold on. I forget which one of them is a Did I? Hold on. Did I accidentally pause the jukebox? Hold on. There you go. Thanks. Please think about that thing the other dog at the top of the thing. I will, don't worry. Well then. That was quick. Ah. Hold on. Ah. Why is the audio not working? Okay, there we go. Oh, what then? Why'd the BGM go off? I didn't turn that off. There we go. Like I said, there aren't too many dogs today. When I heard someone booked us for 3 days, I expected more of an attendance. Well, while you were gone, this fella here said that the bleeding Jane is better than a pile driver. Please prove him wrong. All I'm saying is that I don't see the point in drinks that feel more like a kick in the mouth than a beverage. What do you think, bartender? Do you think there's any point discussing non-alcoholic drinks in a bar? In my opinion, people who order bad touch always make me giggle like an idiot, though. That's not an opinion, that's a statement. Or that's not an opinion. That's a statement. Oh well, please serve us either pile drivers or bleeding chains. We will let you decide which one is better. Coming right up. Let's just go. Let's start with the pile driver. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix. Ah, did I fuck it up? Oh, I did powdered delta. My bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm just gonna go ahead and make them both. I don't really. This is a pointless conversation. You really shouldn't. It shouldn't matter what you like. You can like whatever you want. No fighting this way, right? Wow, you're quite the softy. Just kidding. White's choice. No complaints here. How'd you two end up discussing that? Well, it started when I told this guy that I wasn't as crazy about the idea of working just for corgis. Why don't you like corgis? They're cute. and fluffy and funny, and they just like make you smile. Tell me one interesting thing about them. Legends say they were created by a fairy and that their breed was raised to fight dragons. Oh, you have to be kidding. No, actually, I heard that one too. Really? Still, I can't see why you're so tired of them. I don't know. Maybe because I only ever deal with them at their worst. You've only... Oh, tried. I'm the one running feces and samples and clogging their sphincters if they eat their owner's dental floss. I might be the veterinarian, but they treat me more like a mom, and I'm not in a good way. It's like being a gynecologist. After a while, you stop seeing boobs and vaginas. Instead, all you see are issues you must fix. At least they're cute issues. Depends, a gynecologist can't pick clients by age or preference. I was talking about your job. Oh yeah, that too. Still, I don't think it's so much that I am tired of them, as it is I'm tired of you being so obsessed with them. I'm not obsessed, I'm passionate. You sleep with a corgi plushie, and have a wall dedicated to photos you've taken at the company. I'm really passionate. Too much passion can become an issue, you know. Speaking of issues, did you talk with the directors about the whole cardigan conflict? I was going to do that tomorrow when they were all together. But I still don't see why I should be the one doing it. For starters, they don't take me too seriously. Understandable, I don't take you seriously either. I mean, in the end, they're still dogs. They need someone with a strong, commanding voice. Are you saying I have a naggy voice? No, not your voice. Just your entire demeanor. Just your entire demeanor. So I have a naggy demeanor? I'm assuming you two are talking about the whole race conflict. Yeah, this is hurting them more than they think. The company might actually collapse at this rate. Which is terrible, because a couple of these dogs' families are dependent on their paychecks. Doesn't that count as unethical and unusual treatment of animals? It's a bit of a legal gray area. The dogs are doing it willingly after all. I would need to look in. I need to. I need to see if Sukuban setup made any, like, extra things that explain the rules of this world. Like, that'd be interesting. Especially with the mentioning of this. The dogs are doing it willingly, after all. And even if they weren't doing it willingly, the dogs aren't actually being mistreated or exploited. In fact, the company's pretty relaxed. Speaking of relaxed, how's Jurgen doing? He's fine. Still complaining about his back. Still unwilling to take his... Hold on, I got another voice for him. He's fine. Still complaining about his back. Still unwilling to take his medicine. He says he's not that weak. Who's this Jurgen guy? My guardian. My guardian. I passed the test years ago, but I couldn't leave him. That's actually commonplace, isn't it? Them being unable to leave their guardians because they feel too much like family. Now, to be fair, people get attached to many things. Some even get obsessed with inanimate objects. My grandpa loved his car more than any of his sons. The one whose will left all his earthly possessions to his car, right? Okay, let's see now. Yeah, that's one. How do you become a Lilim's guardian? You fill a form at the Artificial Intelligence Council. Then they do a background check. If they deem you useful, they'll give you authorization. You're given a week's notice before they give you all the data about the Lilim you'll be taking care of. You'll have to watch over it until it can pass 3 different personality tests. If the Lilim wants to stay with you after that, that's your problem. So it's like adoption and lottery all rolled into one. They do that to diversify the possible outcomes. 2 Lilim can be of the same model, but they'll grow differently depending on their guardians. What if something happens to the guardian? A new guardian can appeal to the council, stating they're more fit for the position in the original. This happens when a guardian has become unavailable in some way, or because you can't back up claims of neglect or maltreatment. You spit out all of that information like it's hard-coded in you. I worked for that department for some time before coming to the SDC. It's almost like a reflex. Are you interested in becoming a guardian, bartender? I don't know. I'm just a nerd when it comes to AIs in general. The money that they gave you for it is not that great, though. I see. Well, time to check on the dogs.
Listen here, punk. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a punk. It's just I was chasing my tail and now I'm too hyper to control myself.
Okay, BRB. Alright, I've returned.
I was chasing my tail, and now I'm too hyper to control myself. Sorry.
Just give me anything. All right. Let's just say fuck it and do it. 1, 2. This is good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Ah! Huh. Now see, I can see the value of other dog races. Like Pomeranians, those are nice, but they aren't corgis. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, remember that cute girl from yesterday I mentioned earlier? Yeah? Hawaii night that was with her. She wasn't half bad either. I will be seeing them in the main game. I mean, it was obvious that tapestry of muscles was hidden under her armor. Or that a tapestry of muscles. I prefer more delicate looking girls though. You can appreciate how something looks, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily your thing. Maybe that's the way I'm feeling about femboys these days. I don't know. I've been thinking about that lately. Also been doing a few weird games on my phone with them. I have no idea. I don't know about that anymore. Are you bartender? Me. What? Which dog race do you prefer? That's not the question I was expecting. Not much of a dog person actually. I personally like dogs. I have a poodle, a toy poodle, and he's awesome. He's so cute. My parents and younger siblings have dogs as well, and they're all just great dogs. They are all so good. I don't hate cats though. At all. We had one, but sadly, it got killed somehow. It was I found it, not we. I found the cat. I found a kitten in our little garage. I heard meowing, and then that happened. Do you have any pets? A cat named Foray? Yes. He's just a stray I rescued. Do you like rescuing girls too? I'm sure I would make a witty retort. I should be making a witty retort now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say no. Weird, I always thought the rescue fantasy was universal. Why call it Foray? No, he does not look like a guy who would have a deeper voice. He actually sounds like someone who would go, why call it Foray? Something like that. Foray is a Lilum I met some time ago that... Never mind. Pretty lame name if you ask me. Better than calling it asshat. I bet when you and Foray play it's quite the sight, eh? I'm making their voices too similar. I don't know what to make them sound like. And I'm trying to do regular voicing, not just goofy off voicing. Though I think when I get to that weird dude, that doesn't help. There's a lot of weird dudes. I bet before I play, it's quite the sight, eh? No, that's not right. I feel like he would sound a little like the original interpretation of Akihiko Sonata from Persona 3. Voiced by Liam O'Brien. Let me see if I can attempt it. I finished my candy first. I bet you and Foray play. It's quite the sight, eh? It's quite the sight, eh? Whatever. He's so lively. Sometimes I fear Foray shadows my presence entirely. You guys want to lose consciousness that much? You really need to calm down with the whole pun-hating stuff, Betty. But to move away from this whole foreground, what is this rescue fantasy you mentioned before? You know, the one where dangerous souls redeem themselves through the power of love. The bad boy who turns away a life of crime. The drug addict girl who lived on the streets and turned tricks until she found a good man worth changing for. It's corny romance cliches 101. Well, you're the one with the self full of old lady romance novels. I'll trust you on this. Hey, Fabio the Third is a national treasure. You don't even like guys. Why do you read all those novels? They let you put yourself in the place of the main character quite easily. Well, she's not really that wrong. In a lot of stories, well, actually, weirdly enough, I think a lot of male stories tend to have the male character be, when it's written for men, I guess, they're typically described as, you often see a sort of average-looking guy as the main character, somehow getting an above-average-looking girl. I guess the reason for that is because majority of the people watching are probably just average dudes. Or reading. Men and women have different fantasies, is what I'm saying. Same with non-binary. They have different fantasies too. Anyone has a different fantasy. Some people might have the fantasy the other group typically has. So on and so forth. Even if said main character is a muscular man, I see no problem. Just what is your self-image? If I can ask something else. What is it? Why do you hate puns so much? Many people cringe at puns, you know. Yeah, but you react like you have a vendetta against them. They make me feel stupid. What? When I was a kid, everyone in my house had a penchant for making puns at the drop of the hat. I was the only one who couldn't get them. Years later, I finally got them, and they weren't that funny. They made me feel stupid. All in the name of some terrible joke that wasn't even funny in the first place. I've said this so many times, I might as well just make a recording, but you need to chill out, Betty. I am chilling out. Just because I complain about stuff doesn't mean I'm not relaxed. I'm not sure that's how it works. Trust me, when I'm tense and angry, you'll know it. I fear the thought. Anyway, I'll go check on the dogs. I'm supposed to be their doctor, and they are being suspiciously quiet. Be careful. You want anything else? I'll have a bloom light, actually. Make that 2, please. Sure. 2 bloom lights. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That is everything. Here. Thanks. Say, you two seem to get along quite well. Well, when you're the only sentient humanoids in the entire company, it kind of happens. Sentient?
We have a couple of test mannequins and cardboard cutouts. So,
I see. Seems like there's more to it than just that, though. I mean, even if you two are the only ones of your kind, you can still hate each other.
well, I guess I'm the one of the few that can stand Betty. She's a really nice person, but she doesn't sugarcoat things.
Yeah, I can see that.
You should see her treating those dogs. She becomes so patient and understanding, even if it's only for a little while. The dogs don't call her mom to mock her.
Can dogs mock people?
I don't know. Even if it's only for a little while. You were eavesdropping.
So you can say nice things once in a while. Oh, so you can say something nice once in a while.
You say it's like I'm the aggressive one here.
It's nice hearing people to say good things about you once in a while, you know?
You should take your own advice.
Maybe some other time. I'm not a hug box.
Anything happened?
A dog in the bathroom got angry at his reflection on the mirror and charged into it. Luckily, nothing bad happened. It just made a dog very confused. How the hell do they get on top of the sinks? They're surprisingly agile, even with those stubby little legs.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I ordered you this.
Oh, thanks.
By the way, Betty, how's Veronica? We broke up last month. What?
Well, things are not going so well. We got too used to one another. Everything was starting to become routine. We decided to break up before things got bitter.
And why didn't you tell me that before?
Why? Did you want your turn at the Betty Mobile? I don't know. I guess I just didn't want to trouble you. And after a while, it started feeling like it's something irrelevant to say.
Please don't do that again. Try trusting me.
Yeah, you're right. You know what bothers me? The fact that asking after someone's health always feels like you're walking on a floor full of glass shards. She might have said something kind of dumb earlier that was also not super dumb. It's kind of a half and half kind of thing. She has some base takes. Like a better word. There's always this chance that the other person is not okay or even dead. And what started as a legitimately fun moment can go sour. Yeah, you're right.
Sorry for not trusting you, you piece of scrap. Don't worry. I understand why you did it.
Hey, now that I think about it, you should hang out with us a lot, bartender. Well, dogs can only be so interesting, and besides, there haven't been as many dogs today. Is my presence unwanted? Not at all, especially since you're the one bringing the booze.
You're like those cab drivers. I like to chattel away, but you smell better than most of them.
Thank you. Funny thing is that we are unofficially associated with the local taxi line. They're the ones that send drunkards to their homes.
You seem to really like talking to your clients, like it's the best part of your job or something.
It kind of is. I used to sit around in crowded places like malls or bars and think to myself, each and every person here has a story. It's a humbling experience. Everyone has dreams, fears, and loved ones. If you dig deep enough, you'll realize that the gap between two random people isn't as big as you think it is. That is interesting to learn. I don't know enough people. I'm also not really a guy who goes out a lot. In fact, it's quite small. And in this job, you get to hear all kinds of stories. Some people just blurt it all out. Some do it while drunk. Know that no matter how similar they might seem at first glance, No two people are alike. It's fascinating. You could be a powerful information broker with all that knowledge. No, not interested. I like to see myself more as a friendly ear rather than someone you need to be wary of. I guess there's still decent folks out there. I'm not decent. You're critically obsessed with dogs! I'll go check if there's any other dogs who want something. Sure. Go ahead. Quick! No. Quick, a beer! Okay. He wants something, anything. He's also in a hurry. Okay, a beer. Let's give him a big beer because I feel like it. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It really doesn't make a difference in this instance. Here. Thanks! Thanks! Now, boom! Why'd you break the glass? I made breakfast. Get it? Because you made the drink fast and I broke it and go. Tough crowd. Suddenly I understand the hate for puns. Oh, Betty's drunk! Betty's drunk! If I were a girl, I would want to date Betty. Actually, I would want to date a lot of them, but I don't. Anyways. I do sometimes make stories that deal with, like, those kind of relationships. Be it male to female, female to male, male to male. Hey, Patorinda. Yeah? Your job has a funny name. You don't say. How is she already drunk? She drank way less than she did last night. Yeah, but she drank a bottle before coming here. Why? I wish I knew. It's an example of an alcoholic tolerance, though. Dinter, I want to make a toast to my good friend the robot here. Probably the only person, robot, thing that I can stand my yapping for more than half an hour. Without him, my job will be 5 times more boring, and my life 2 times more meaningless. Cheers! You're not holding a drink. Then give me one, bin trader. Isn't that your job? I need a beer. A big one. All right. She wants a big beer. He wants a big old beer. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Cheers. I said cheers. 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 Good. Grumpy when sober, and a sweetheart when drunk. It seems like she's both like this since her. It seems like she's been like this since her university years. University years. You made it sound like those were a decade ago. Ahem. I can understand liking the taste of alcohol. But what's so good about getting drunk? I keep changing his voice. First of all, I'm not drunk. You most definitely are. You're too happy. I'm a happy person when drunk. Anyway, it's something you just can't explain. You just like it. Your body needs it, craves it. That's called being an alcoholic. I prefer the term alcohol enthusiast. Anyway, humans actively look for things that make them feel lightheaded. Well, why else would they leave some poison in potentially poisonous foods? Like that weird balloon fish thing. Why would they eat spicy foods or drink fermented milk? Seriously, how crazy does someone need to be to say, hey, let's eat this and see what happens? Worse yet, they even found medicine among all that junk. The one that invented penicillin was probably the worst of them all. Fair enough. But, see, that's proof you're drunk. If you were sober, you would just say, hell if I know. Silly robot. Now that I think about it, what kind of robot are you? Lilum. Lilum always sound so feminine. Or too feminine. Okay then, what manner of piece of scrap are you? You don't know? Never cared, but now I'm curious. Oh well, you won't remember tomorrow. I'm a DD-01D, a social development bot. Is that like the DFC-72s? No, DFC-72s are designed to be as physically human as possible in order to blend in with the humans better. My line is more tailored for resilience. We are worker liliums. I must be cursed to be the only one. Why must you be cursed to only one destiny from the moment you were born? You can do whatever you want, silly robot. Follow your dreams. I know, I'm already doing that. Being created or hardwired for one duty only means you're more adept at certain things. Giving robots freedom of choice. That's the whole purpose of the ADN law. Okay, give me a moment. I'm just gonna take a short little break. I'm just eating some right now. Oh, then I am a little tired. I did not go to bed at a good time. Yeah, but you know, you say you're resilient, but you don't look the part. True. I never upgraded my muscles, but I could stand up to 200 degrees Celsius without breaking a sweat. Lilum could sweat? Cooling agents? Yes. No matter. You're still special to me, no matter what kind of robot you are. Lilum. No matter what piece of shit you are. Speaking of special, how come it isn't legal to marry a dog yet? Excuse me, what? If humans are allowed to marry robots, Lilum, I am. They should be able to marry dogs too. No deal. No deal. Uptrender. That's me, I think. This guy here wants to bang a dog. Mock him. Excuse me? I do not. I was just saying that if humans are not allowed to marry Lilum, why shouldn't they be allowed to marry animals? Because first of all, they're not humanoids. What about monkeys then? And now you want to bang a monkey? I do not! And second of all, dogs, just like many other animals, can't give you consent. But look at these dogs. Sure, they have the cognitive abilities of 7-year-olds, but they can talk, drink, booze, and argue. So now you want to bang a 7-year-old? The fuck is happening? I forgot about this. We have a regular here who would be delighted to hear that. Oh, damn it, no, Dorothy. Stop it. Remember, Lilum human marriages were only sanctioned after the Lilum achieved full sentience. And even then, they could use marriages as a way to evolve the collective source. Besides, dogs don't really love us that way. Trying to apply human ideas like marriage to a dog is like trying to feed vegetables to a carnivore. You get me? Says the... I'm gonna run the ad now. So I can add a little bit more time. Alright, I took a little eyes closed thing. It wasn't a nap. Sexy as... Says the ex-vegetarian. Why are you only so smart when drunk? I'm not drunk. But anyways, if you want to screw a dog or a chimp, go ahead. Just don't bring marriage or infants into the whole deal. Deal? Don't fuck a dog. Don't fuck with 7-year-old. Only consenting adults. But I don't want to bang dogs or monkeys or 7-year-olds. Well, thank God. Then why did you suddenly start talking about dog-human marriage? It's just, I was thinking about all these dogs in tuxedos and I started picturing a dog in a paro dress. I mean, just try and picture that. And I'm the drunk one. Wait, I'm not drunk. Why would they say that? Then again, when you get drunk, you only get dizzy. Do you have a limit, as in a limit to how much you can drink before passing out? No, I just get disoriented to the point I'm effectively useless. But I never pass out. Maybe if I passed out, I wouldn't have to deal with all the shit that follows. I always had to wait at least 24 hours before the effects pass. One has to wonder why they gave all those human flaws to Lilith. I read something about that. It says that... Okay, give me a moment. Sorry. I just had to. It said that by giving Lilum the same kind of weaknesses humans have, they would develop the same way humans do. So that's why they also bite their lips randomly when eating. Seems like it. But if it makes you wonder exactly how anatomically correct are you, that's something I know and you don't. Okay, I'm gonna go rinse my face off. Yeah, it'll wake me up a little bit. All right. My desktop decided to say, or well, the I don't really know why it happened, but everything decided to shut off. Basically, I don't think it's the computer itself. It should tell me something. Yeah, all it tells me is that the Windows was not properly shut down. Basically, there's some kind of fault in the power somewhere, and the GFCI cable basically cut the power. Not sure why. I'm not sure what's been causing it. I wonder about an undervolt. I don't think it gives you the option to undervolt. I just keep it on balanced. Okay. Might switch games. Not sure what though. I've still got basically an hour left. Okay, let's check Steam again. I really wish OVR Toolkit was better. That I wouldn't just randomly cut music on and off. But I would use it. It was. I keep forgetting the picture they use on the if you go into the library right now and look at all your games. The picture they use for the game is such a damn nice picture. Sexy too. Just shows how even though Jill is on the short side of things, she is a thick woman. I'm pretty sure I would be quite a bit older than her by the time the story if I were to get to that point in my life. I say that because the game takes place in the 2070s. Which obviously means I will be older by that point, but yeah. Maybe I'll jump into Alien Isolation for a tiny bit. I gotta figure out. Let me look into how to undervolt your CPU and is it safe? What is undervolting? I happily run it for eternity, or at least now I think about it, VR chat is one of those games that it will use up more. And it was fine. I was able to play it the whole time and it didn't close down. It did for a moment, yeah, but I gotta figure out what's causing it. Whatever. Okay. So there's a game I'm gonna open this one particular game up just to test it now. I'm thinking maybe instead of continuing the stream, might actually end it early. We'll see. No. First, I need to make sure. Really? I can't play this game at anything above 1080p. I guess I'll try full screen again. Trackpad, keyboard, normal. Firm. Okay. Had to be me to deal with this. Go back into the pit. And now I'll never wander. I'm not gonna show what I'm playing, what I'm testing right now until after fact. I just want to see. To be honest, it's. I have to start a whole new game over. Of course I do. Why? Hold on. What? Didn't I just change the set? Change it to full screen. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Why is it still... It says it's not full screen. It's Windows. A window. Why is that on horizontal? Why is it not in full screen? Unless that doesn't mean... Hold on. Settings... Maybe this doesn't mean full screen in the way I thought. Still not full screen. That's weird. And I'm not even using anything for it. I guess I'll just jump into the game, skip through those cutscenes, test it. Blue Reflections is an honestly, I like it. I do. Can we skip through this, please? Okay, I'm gonna... Blue. Switching it now. We're gonna play some Blue Reflection. Not for long. I'm kind of just mainly doing this as a test. I'll have to play through it again at one point because it didn't save. It apparently didn't save my damn save file. Here we go. Maybe. Okay, give me a moment. I think I have an idea. A lot of these games tend to have some kind of thing that allows me to adjust the config files. So let's see if I can find it for this one. Let's give it a look, do an attempt. I'm gonna adjust some settings. Maybe I can, maybe putting it in a different setting helps. Nope, it does not help at all. Hold. Does not like to do full screen for some reason. Still no. All right. That doesn't want to work. At least not well. I'll figure it out next time.
It's time for this episode of the Internet Bitchable Show live with the one and Mrs. I'm with you today tonight. I know I did early. I'm ending early. I am just feeling a little tired. I will get back to it on Wednesday. I will try and do some VR chat streaming. I also need to make sure to get some more sleep. And I will also look into why the computer likes to go down every once in a while. Anyways, thank you for coming. I'll see you guys again Wednesday. Bye everyone.